So what is up everyone, it is your girl back with another video, and I want to do this in honor of BTS having their comeback on like Friday, which I realized I'm not prepared for, but it's okay. We will go in. Life is all about taking risks. We will go in, we will be fine. So I decided to do a top 5 of my favorite songs from the Tear album, and then a top 5 of my favorite songs by them in general. And something I realized about myself when it comes to music is the way it sounds matters to me a lot more than the lyrics. Like, a lot of my favorite songs tend to not be, not that they're bad lyrically, but they don't have as much depth as other songs might. And I realize that applies to BTS as well, because when you see what my favorite song is, you'll be like, but yeah, this is just these are my favorite songs, my opinion. You don't be like, yeah, what about this? I realized that there are songs that are a lot better lyrically and production wise, but it's music. Music is such a subjective thing, so I just like what I like. I mean, obviously we'll have some honorary mentions, especially more so in my top 5 favorite songs by them overall. But yeah, let's get into my top 5 favorite songs from the Tear album. We're gonna start with number 5. Are we ready? Yeah, that is my number 5. I love Fake Love. I'm so glad that this was a title track, because once I listened to the album and listened to it a few more times, I realized why they chose it. I like it a lot personally. I think it was a great choice for a title track as well, and I think it encapsulates what the Tear album is supposed to be, because there's a bit of hype and whatnot because it's BTS, but then you look at the lyrics and you're like, wow, y'all have been hurt, which is kind of the point of the Tear album. It was the painful aspects that come with loving someone, that come with ending a relationship, and Fake Love, I feel, perfectly encapsulates all of that, because they talk about, I wanted to be a good person for you, I wanted to show you all the good qualities of love and myself, but you ended up just showing me, this fake love, this artificial love, not something real and genuine, which is what I was giving to you. And I'm hurt right now, which is the Tear album. They're just hurt. They're really just hurt by everything around them and the person that caused them all this pain. But I love Fake Love. I just love I don't know, I think there's like a haunting quality to it a little bit when you hear the vocalist, even just the way Tay kind of starts it off. I'm not sure how to explain it, because again, I'm not well versed in music. I'm not a musician, I'm not a vocalist, I have no expertise in the music area whatsoever, but I feel like there's some kind of haunting quality behind all the vocalists and their voices, and I really like that. Who knows? But yeah, I love Fake Love. One thing I will say that I could have had more of in the Tear album was a bit more of the rap line. Maybe I'm biased because I love the rappers so much. I am a hoe for the rappers. But yeah, I would have loved to see a lot more of the rap line. I did enjoy their verses here. Like, I struggled to choose a favorite. I think I kind of settled on J-Hope's verse, because it's just, a little bit trappy. He's out here. And yeah, that was my number 5. Okay, let's move on to number 4. Yeah, that was my number 4, which is Love Maze. Absolutely, like, yeah, the top 5, I just love these songs. I love them with my whole heart. Like, wow, I love the song so much. And as you can see, I was jamming a lot to the rap line. I really wasn't joking when I said I love the rap line. And I think verse-wise, I think I'm gonna have to give it to J-Hope again, because I don't know, he just brought like this energy to the song, and he always does. He always brings so much energy to everything BTS related, songs, dancing, whatever it is. And even just the lyrics, with me being the romantic that I am, I really appreciate them a lot, because it's kind of just like, you know what, everything around us is shit, everything around us is going into flames, but you know what, we'll get through this maze together, just hold my hand, I have you, I got you, let's do this together. And yeah, me being the hoe for romance that I am absolutely 110% here for it. Love the production of the song, because it's quite mellow throughout. Like, I think production wise it's quite chilled, and then maybe the vocalists and the rappers are what bring the energy, especially more the rappers because they come with their flows, so it ends up being sort of hyped in that sense. But I think it's quite chilled throughout. And yeah, let's move on to number 3. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, like when I say I love the songs, the top 3 is like love. Like I am in love with my top 3 of this album, because singles wise I think they did a fantastic job, but that's just me being biased because I love Ant Man so much. I love the message of it. Like, yeah, I may not be Superman or Batman, which are conventionally amazing superheroes, but you know what, I'll be your Ant Man. I am a new generation superhero. I make my own definition of what a superhero is supposed to be, so I have you. And even the whole, yeah, we have money now, yeah, we're a lot bigger now, but we're still BTS, we're still Bangtan, we still make the music that we want to make, the music we've always made. Yeah, it may be changing and developing, but it's still us, and I really appreciate it, because a lot of people, because I came into BTS very recently, I would still say, and a lot of people at that time were talking about how they had changed and whatnot. I kind of see where they were coming from, because if you look at their sound now versus even in 2016, it's quite different, but I still think it has, you know, like they said, the BTS touch. It's still them, at least from what I've seen, so maybe I'm a bit biased, but yeah, I just love the song, just the energy. I always seem to love their meme songs like 21st Century, Go Go Go, and Pam. Like, I just love it because it has so much energy from start to finish. It's just energy upon energy, and the production, like the musicality and the instruments are already so hyped, and then they come in and they're even more excited and hyped, and they bring like energy. Like, legitimately, I still don't know what my favorite part of the song is. I really do like the breakdown towards the end with Jungkook, because like I said, it's already so hyped and then it gets more hyped. Me being the hoe that I am for hype, I was 500% here for it, and this is why it has made it to my top 3. Fucking love the song. Let's move on to number 2. The man of the hour. I really wasn't joking when I said I love the singles they chose, because all the singles legitimately made it to my top 5. Again, Airplane from J-Hope's mixtape was my favorite song off the mixtape, still is, still bump to it. It is such a chilled song, so maybe that's why Airplane Part 2 ended up being my second favorite song from this album, because it's so like Latin inspired, and it just puts you in such a good mood because it's so mellow. And I feel like it's like Love Mae's way, in the sense where I feel like the instrumentation is quite relaxed, and then the rappers and the vocalists bring the energy, especially more the rap line. Like, I would say these are some of my favorite verses within this album that they've done. Really enjoy Namjoon and Hobie and Yoongi's verses. They all did a fantastic job, and I'm a little bit biased because J-Hope, I feel like J-Hope is really just becoming my favorite rapper in this album, because he and Namjoon to me have really been coming for me a lot in this album. But yeah, his verse, I think I'm just biased because it's the same verse he used in Airplane Part 2, and I have such a soft spot for that song in particular. So yeah, maybe I'm just a little bit biased, but like I said, it lyrically, you know, it's simple. Yeah, we're traveling from place to place. Namjoon, I don't know, came with depth. I don't know who I'm going to be today, RM or Namjoon. Relax, it's not that deep, my guy. It's really not. But yeah, no, it's relaxed. It's a very chilled song. They're talking about their success as they deserve to be, you know, go off. And we have reached my number 1. I knew the song would probably be my favorite from the moment I heard it. From the moment I heard it, I was like, this is probably going to be number 1. Then I finished listening to the album and I was like, yeah, number one. Listened to the album a few more times, the songs, and I was like, yeah, no, it has retained its position as number one. It was a very instant, fell in love with it, saw the lyrics, fell in love with it even more. So let's listen to number one. This is one of my favorite parts of the song. Go off, Park Jimin. You need to hold your soul to get you now. Favorite verse of the song. Paradise, my number one. Absolutely love the song because it's very R&B as well, and I realized apparently I'm a hoe for R&B, so this is the thing that happened. I think from the moment I heard Jungkook start with Marathon, I was like, yeah, no, this is going to be very up there for me. And then after I listened to it back fully, I was like, I will be very surprised if this does not remain my favorite song. Still did. And at the point I am in my life right now, I relate to the lyrics a lot because I'm about to finish high school in the next 2 months. And I'm not going straight into university. Not sure what I'm going to do next year. I really don't know. But I find the lyrics of the song very relatable because they're like, you know what? It's okay. If you don't know where you're going, it's fine. Just take a step back. It's okay to not know what your plan is right now. It's better to step back and think about things rather than to run into something you probably don't have your whole heart in or something you're not sure about, then regret that choice and run into that thing without having your full heart into it. Then eventually regret the decision you made with your life. So I relate to the lyrics a lot, especially Yoongi's verse when he starts with I don't have a dream, and I was like, honestly, at this point in my life, because high school has kind of made me numb to everything, low-key same. Like I'm not gonna act like yeah high school was trash, and I had good times in high school as well, but I'm kind of burnt out a little bit. So when he was like I don't have a dream, I was kind of like, honestly same right now, honestly truly same. And yeah, just again, it's a more relaxed song. It's not meant to be super hyped up like Ant Man, or it's not like a hype song. I think I like that as well because it gives you time to think about the lyrics and think about the message of the song, which I really like as well. And I'd have to give Yoongi my favorite verse in the song. He killed the game. I loved his, just from the moment he started, he had me wrapped around his pinky, which he always does. This is nothing new. But yeah, when he was just like I don't have a dream, I don't know why that line gets me so much. Like I don't know what about it affects me so much, where the way he says it, the way, I don't know, it's just I don't have a dream. The way he starts it immediately caught my attention. And yeah, this has been my top 5 favorite songs of the Tear album. Let me know what your top 5 favorite songs are, what you think about my top 5, which songs you weren't really a fan of, what you thought of the Tear album as a whole. I actually quite like the album. I would say Wings is still my number one. Like Wings is, they're gonna need to come up with something. Not that their music isn't amazing, but Wings has really set the standard for me. And I would say Tear is maybe 3rd, 4th-ish in terms of my favorite albums by them. But yeah, that was my top 5, and I'll see you guys in the next one.